First two games of regs. First off, we're going against the Cincinnati Bengals defense and offense and Joe Burrow and all sorts of madness with Mixon. Okay, so I don't know what I think about the Packers, whether they're good or not, but we're going to be talking a lot about defense. This is pretty much a full game, full 2 games. The second one's going to be going against the Bills, which I think is actually one of the better teams in regs. Again, I haven't spent any time actually looking at regs teams whatsoever, but dollar, you can run shoot anything, quite literally anything. So if you want to learn the run defense behind dollar, again, the ebook's going to be dropping this Monday. And for some odd reason, he decides against a 3 tight end set to go ahead and pass the ball, which with weak box being gone, it literally makes dollar the best defense, in my opinion, the best defense in the game. Because once this 3-3-5 or once these loopers get patched, yeah, everything's going to be impacted. 3-3-5, nickel normal, dollar, 3-4 of all varieties, 1-4-6, 2-3-6, Sam, when all of them are going to be impacted by this contained patch that's probably going to happen sooner or later. But dollar, I still think is going to be the best, especially when you get route text introduced into the game. Man, zone coverage is actually really, really good if you know what you're doing. And I am going to be teaching you guys everything you need to know about zone coverage when it becomes meta, because trust me, you better be running zone defense now, because main defense is going to be dead here in probably a week or 2. I'd say after the first tournament's completely done, everybody's going to know all these man beaters. Right there, we just go ahead and check it up. I don't know how we got an ineligible receiver. He must accidentally touch the back of the end zone. Kind of unfortunate right there. Now, right here, I was looking at the alignment. I'm like, okay, he's been calling cover 3, cover 3, cover 3, cover 3. It's a mixture of cover 1 and cover 3. So I'm like, what are the odds he doesn't call cover 3, right? So, you know, I just kind of said, let's just screw it. Let's call verticals, and we got lucky. So, right there, Taco Battle, I don't know what I think about them. I think they're kind of stupid because they've been in the game. They took him out. They were in the game again. They took him out again, and they decided to bring it back a 3rd time. And, well, for some odd reason, yeah, whatever. So right there, Joe Mixon is not, as far as I know, he is not a receiving back. So 3rd and 6, I have my zone drop set as default, and we drop a pick. So 4th and 6, he goes split back on us, and again, zone drops are as default. Soft squats are just cracked out of the main. Just how baity they get. They act like they're going to go deep, and then like last second, you can see right there, last second, they break on the ball. They break into the flats, and they get a tackle. So 1st and 10, we are up 7 points. He now swaps over to man defense. This is how I was talking about how he goes cover 1, cover 1 hole. Man defense in regs is tough. Like, that's a motion zig that doesn't get open. I actually, looking back at it, I maybe could hit that Y on that post receiver. I'm learning trips still. I want to get better at trips tight end. I just feel like it's going to be it's going to be a really good offense, and I'm probably going to switch over to Patriots altogether. Learn to dip a little bit into U trips right here. I should have just high pointed past it to the tight end and just said whatever. I just want to I want to learn a lot. Like, there's just so much I want to learn right there. He gets a very fortunate bounce into those defensive backs, and he ends up, well, later going on and rage quitting. So that's going to put us up 14-0 because right there, connection period has been lost. Let's move on to the next. Now, if you want to learn about some top secret things that either the pro players want to share or even know, for $9.95 per month, you can get immediate access to my Kansas City defensive ebook that's going to be launching here on Monday. That's not all, though. If you want to learn everything that is included with your Discord membership, $9.95 per month, there's going to be a video pinned in the comment section. Trust me, you want to beat that ranked 1 player, this is how you do it. So here we go, second game of the day. This is going to be running DB Fire 2. First off, he goes ahead and just runs the ball right off the rip, which is no big deal because, again, in $326, you guys can shoot the runs as well. We actually audible over cover 3 buzz. I'm going to give you a little insight there. And you can see how much better it is. When you're running cover 3 buzz versus like DB Fire 2, it's a lot better because, first off, I'm going to give you a little insight into the run defense. This isn't the actual run defense. I'll use something different. But because these safeties are at a natural position, screen team, because the safeties are at a natural position, you're just simply moving them into the box. No matter what, you're not going to get pancaked. Right here, we play again, really just amazing lockdown defense. Literally nobody was open. I love, like, if somebody goes empty set, man, just you look at good defenses, man. It's so good to feel like actual defense. But if anybody goes into an empty set, man, I shouldn't be telling you this, so I'm going to tell you anyways. If somebody goes empty set, I'm running edge blitz 3. I'm making my adjustments out of that. Usually it's a hybrid of man and zone defense. It kind of depends on what they're going to go ahead and do, what they're going to throw with kind of anticipating and almost not guessing, but kind of knowing what kind of route combinations people like to run. So I go edge blitz 3 because it's only, you can run it as a 3-man, 2-man, a 4-man blitz, and it's pretty much impossible to get out of Madden 22. Now right here, he goes and swaps over to man-to-man. Now in regs, I don't have any man beaters. Heck, even a MUT with short and elite, I'm kind of limited, and that's kind of why I'm taking a step back from that. I'm waiting for route tech to come out, and now yes, your receivers have to be ridiculous overall, which I kind of hope they change. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck with man defense. Now right there, ooh. I think if I left trigger that, I think that's open. I think I need to use that passing mechanic. I need to basically force myself to throw pick after pick after pick to get good at it, because with that target passing or whatever you want to call it, I don't know what's actually called, some of these balls that are like classic kind of pass lead, you can't throw, but the new target passing, whatever it's called, you can't. Freeform passing. With freeform passing, you can make some of these throws, and high points are also really good. You'll see later into this video why a high point is so good. Now right there, whoever number 13 is, I want him on my team because he just managed to block 3 different people. One thing that drives me also insane about this game are pursuit angles are at an all-time bad. Like, they are really freaking bad. You have to click on, but the problem with clicking on is sometimes you're going to click you on the wrong person altogether. Like that play where he got blocked 3 people. Instead of clicking me on the guy that's in the spy, it clicked me on the safety that's 10 yards behind instead of the guy that's like 5 yards in front, which if it clicked me on the right person, I probably could have got the pick. Now right here, again, I throw it away. As soon as I snap the ball, I'm like, okay, this is cover 1. We're going to go and just throw this ball away. Nobody's going to get open. There's no point to just risk it. And you know what? If I get an intentional grounding, so be it. I probably could have gone down to be safe right there, but you know what? Whatever. So we're going to go curl flat. Now, normally the angle route beats man-to-man, but because he's moving over that guy to the running back side, he's moving him over the wheel routes. Usually wheel routes in a cover, a mid-blitz, for example, you can snap throw it because a wheel route has forward momentum and allows you to get about 6-7 yards, provided that they don't do what this guy's doing and bring him down. Now, the thing about mid blitz as well, or any kind of 2-4-5 or 2-4 double mug or whatever it's called, double leg at, is even if they use the linebacker and they disengage, it's a 6-man blitz, so somebody's going to be coming in free. And if you run the defense correctly, you can get 2 people off the edge free. If you guys want to learn that, I'll be teaching you guys how to scream out of that. It's a really good defense. Like man defense, you got to run it. So right here, this time I go ahead and, as I was talking about earlier in the game, high point pass. If you're not using it, you definitely got to use it because high point passes are extremely accurate this year. I honestly, from all the high points I've thrown, I don't know if I've actually ever had an inaccurate high throw. Like, I genuinely don't think I've ever had an inaccurate throw from a high point pass. So 2nd and 7, again, he wants to go to this little iPhone crap. He can go ahead and run it. I'm going to go ahead and just slow him down at this dollar. If somebody really wants to just stay dedicated to it, you can see my adjustments against 5 wide right there. If you didn't see it, you can pay attention to it. But if they really want to run the ball on me, okay, if they want to go just I form, wing, I form, wing, I form, wing, I form, wing, I got something else. We ain't sticking in dollar. Somebody just wants to tote. But if they just randomly come out in it, then you know what? I can satisfy the defense by just coming on in some defenses. Okay, some defenses. It's not always cover 3. There's some other defenses we run to be able to stop the run. So, again, potato. But this guy's also going to go ahead and connection to your peer has been lost. So, as always, if you guys are new to the channel, of course, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Go, 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 yeah, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way.